Destroy the old you and rebuild yourself alone. Audiobook. There comes a moment when a decision must be made. Remain stagnant or set fire to the old version of yourself. The weak, undisciplined, and doubtful you must cease to exist if you truly want to grow, succeed, and evolve. Every habit, every thought, and every excuse that holds you back must be obliterated. This is your rebirth. This is your transformation. You must walk alone, silence the noise, and reconstruct yourself from the ground up. No one is coming to rescue you. No one will do the work for you. If you desire change, you must seize it with relentless force. The time is now. Destroy the old you and forge the strongest version of yourself. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Burn the bridges to your past. There comes a time in life when you must cut ties with the past and move forward without looking back. The version of you that was filled with doubts, regrets, and bad habits no longer exists. To truly change, you must burn the bridges that connect you to the person you used to be. The past is a trap. It keeps you stuck in memories, mistakes, and missed opportunities. You replay old failures, broken relationships, and regrets like a movie in your mind. But what's done is done. You cannot rewrite the past, but you can take control of your future. Burning the bridges to your past means making a decision. It's the moment you stop giving energy to things that no longer serve you, the people who doubted you, the bad habits that held you back, the excuses that kept you from growing. They are all part of a life you are leaving behind. That life is over. Let go of guilt. Many people hold on to their past because of guilt and shame. They feel trapped by mistakes, failures, and wrong choices. But carrying guilt only slows you down. Forgive yourself, learn from it, and move on. Stop waiting for closure. Some people never move forward because they are waiting for an apology, a second chance, or the perfect goodbye. But the truth is, you don't need closure to move on. You only need to decide that your future is more important than holding on to the past. Your past friends may not fit your future. The people who knew the old you may not support the new you. Some will doubt your transformation. Some will try to pull you back. And some will secretly hope you fail. Walk away from those who don't respect your growth. Destroy your old habits. The person you used to be had routines that kept you stuck. If you wake up late, waste time, and feed your mind with negativity, you will never grow. Burn the habits that no longer align with your new life. Change the way you speak to yourself. If you keep saying, "I'm not good enough," or "I always fail," you will continue to live in the past. Replace those words with, "I am capable, I am growing, and I am becoming stronger every day." Eliminate the triggers that pull you backward. Sometimes it's a place, a song, a memory, or even social media that reminds you of the past and drags you back. Cut out anything that makes you feel like the old you again. Reinvent yourself completely. The way you think, the way you act, the way you carry yourself. Everything must change. Create a new identity based on the person you want to become, not the person you used to be. Commit to moving forward no matter what. There will be moments when your past tries to pull you back. Old thoughts, old habits, and old people will test you. But remember, you burned the bridges for a reason. There is no way back. The only way is forward. You have the power to create a new version of yourself, one that is stronger, wiser, and unstoppable. You are not your past. You are your future. Burn the bridges, walk away from the old you, and never look back. Chapter 2: The Power of Walking Alone. Greatness is built in solitude. The most powerful transformations happen when you step away from distractions, cut off the noise, and walk your own path. Walking alone is not a weakness, it is a strength. Most people fear being alone. They seek validation, approval, and constant company. But the truth is, you must be comfortable with yourself before you can truly grow. If you are always surrounded by others, you will always be influenced by their thoughts, opinions, and limitations. Solitude is where self-discovery happens. When you are by yourself, you are forced to confront your fears, weaknesses, and insecurities. You learn who you truly are, not who society, friends, or family expect you to be. This is where real transformation begins. Not everyone is meant to walk with you. The journey to becoming your best self is not for everyone. Some people will doubt you, hold you back, or discourage your progress. Walking alone allows you to break free from their limitations. Silence is powerful. In solitude, your mind becomes clear. You start hearing your own thoughts instead of the noise of the world. You gain focus, insight, and wisdom that are impossible to find in a crowded, chaotic environment. Lone wolves are the strongest. A lion does not need a pack to be a king. The most successful people in the world spent time alone, building their craft, sharpening their minds, and preparing for greatness. Becoming unstoppable requires periods of isolation. Independence builds self-respect. When you stop relying on others for validation, you become truly free. You no longer need approval to feel worthy. You no longer fear judgment. You trust yourself. You believe in yourself. You walk your own path with confidence. Walking alone forces you to take responsibility. There is no one to blame, no one to depend on, and no one to rescue you. You learn to solve your own problems, make your own decisions, and build your own future. This is how real strength is developed. Most people will not understand your journey. They will question why you distance yourself, why you work in silence, why you are focused while they are distracted. Do not explain yourself, just keep moving forward. Solitude brings discipline. Without external distractions, you learn to control your time, emotions, and actions. You become sharper, stronger, and more self-sufficient. Walking alone builds the discipline needed for lifelong success. Not everyone deserves access to you. The more time you spend alone, the more you realize how precious your energy is. You stop wasting it on people who drain you and start investing it in things that empower you. You become selective, and that is a superpower. Being alone makes you mentally tough. When you rely on others, you become weak. When you learn to stand on your own, you become unstoppable. Hard times don't break you, they sharpen you. Your purpose is revealed in solitude. When you remove distractions and listen to yourself, you gain clarity on what truly matters. You discover your mission, your vision, and your reason for pushing forward. Every great leader walked alone before they were followed. Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Muhammad Ali, Kobe Bryant, all spent years in focused solitude, mastering their craft before the world recognized their greatness. Their success was built in the shadows, away from the crowd. Walking alone does not mean loneliness. It means freedom. It means growth. It means becoming the strongest, most independent version of yourself. It is in solitude that you unlock your full potential. Not everyone is meant to walk with you, and that's okay. You are different. You are evolving. You are stepping into greatness. And sometimes that requires walking alone. Embrace solitude, master yourself, and watch the world follow. Chapter 3: Breaking Free from Weakness and Comfort. Comfort is the enemy of growth. The moment we choose comfort over challenge, we stop evolving. Strength isn't built through easy choices, it's forged in struggle. We weren't born to live an easy life. We were born to become strong. The greatest warriors, the most successful leaders, and the most powerful minds all have one thing in common. They embrace discomfort, endure pain, and face struggle to become unbreakable. Weakness is a choice. Every day we decide whether to push forward or stay stuck. If we let excuses, laziness, and distractions control us, we choose weakness. But if we train our minds, push past resistance, and confront challenges head-on, we choose strength. The easy path leads nowhere. Staying in our comfort zones guarantees a stagnant life. No growth, no success, no transformation. Comfort is a trap that makes us feel safe while secretly destroying our potential. The only way to grow is to face what scares us. Fear signals that we are stepping into the unknown, and that's exactly where we need to go. If something feels difficult, uncomfortable, or painful, that's proof it's worth doing. Discomfort is the price of success. Most people fail because they avoid struggle. They want rewards without sacrifice, results without effort. But nothing great comes without a price. The more discomfort we endure, the stronger we become. Our minds are the greatest battlefield. Weakness doesn't start in the body, it starts in the mind. Every time we tell ourselves, "I'll do it later," or "I'm not ready yet," we surrender to weakness. Destroy those thoughts. Take action now. Burn the habit of procrastination. Every time we delay a task, we train ourselves to avoid responsibility. Every time we say, "I'll start tomorrow," we lose another day of progress. There is no tomorrow, only today. Pain is not our enemy, it is our teacher. Pain builds discipline. Pain teaches resilience. Every challenge we overcome makes us stronger. Use pain as fuel. Let it mold us into who we are meant to become. The greatest enemy isn't failure or hardship, it's the comfort zone. The longer we stay comfortable, the harder it becomes to change. If life feels easy, that's a warning sign. Seek challenges, chase difficulty, push harder. Suffering creates warriors. The strongest people in the world have all endured hardship. They have lost, failed, and struggled. But instead of breaking, they became stronger. They didn't run from pain. They walked through it. Our bodies and minds are capable of more than we think. The limits we believe in are illusions. We are stronger than our fears, our doubts, and our past failures. The only way to discover our true power is to push beyond our limits. Weakness dies in discipline. If we lack confidence, we must train harder. If we lack focus, we must remove distractions. If we lack motivation, we must build a routine. Discipline destroys weakness. Excuses keep us weak. Every time we say, "I'm too tired" or "I don't have time," we feed our weakness. The moment we stop making excuses, everything changes. We don't need permission to become strong. We don't need the right time, the perfect plan, or someone to push us. We need to decide right now. Strength is a choice, and no one else can make it for us. Every day wasted in comfort is a day stolen from our future. Imagine where we could be if we stopped avoiding discomfort. 1 year from now, do we want to be the same person or someone unrecognizable? The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret lasts forever. The choice is simple: suffer now and succeed later, or stay comfortable now and regret it for life. Comfort makes us soft. Hardship makes us strong. We must train our bodies, train our minds, and train our spirits to endure discomfort. Our future depends on it. Do not stop when it gets hard. That's when transformation happens. The moment we feel like quitting is the moment we need to push even harder. Weakness dies when we refuse to give up. We are not weak. We are not average. We are powerful beyond measure, but only if we choose to be. Only if we step out of our comfort zone, face the struggle, and break free from the chains of weakness. Destroy the old self. Embrace the pain. Rebuild into the strongest version of who we were meant to be. Chapter 4: Erasing the old mindset and programming a new one. Your mind is the foundation of your reality. The way you think shapes your actions, decisions, and future. If your mindset is weak, negative, or limited, your life will reflect that. To rebuild yourself, you must erase the old mindset and install a new one. Most people live with programming they never consciously chose. From childhood, society, family, and your environment influenced you. You were told what you could and couldn't do, what was possible, and what was out of reach. It's time to break free from that conditioning. Your old mindset is filled with limitations. It whispers that you're not good enough, not smart enough, not capable. But those are just stories you've repeated to yourself for years. It's time to delete them. Reprogramming your mind starts with awareness. You cannot change what you don't acknowledge. Pay attention to the thoughts running through your mind daily. Are they pushing you forward or holding you back? Challenge every belief that limits you. Just because you've believed something for years doesn't make it true. Ask yourself, who told me this? Is this fact or just fear? Most limitations exist only in your mind. Your words program your reality. Every time you say, I can't, your brain believes it. Every time you say, this is too hard, your mind looks for an excuse to quit. Replace those thoughts with, I am capable. I will figure this out. Nothing can stop me. Your subconscious mind runs your life. Everything you think repeatedly becomes a belief, and your beliefs shape your habits. If you want different results, you must feed your mind with empowering thoughts. Cut out negativity like a disease. Stop feeding your mind with doubt, fear, and excuses. Stop watching, reading, or listening to anything that weakens your mindset. You are either strengthening your mind or poisoning it. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with strength. The people you listen to, the books you read, and the content you consume all shape your thinking. If you want to be strong, surround yourself with strength. Visualization rewires your brain. Your mind cannot tell the difference between what is real and what is imagined. If you see yourself as weak, you will act weak. But if you visualize yourself as powerful, confident, and disciplined, your brain will begin to make it real. Your habits must align with your new mindset. You cannot think like a champion, but live like an amateur. The way you wake up, the way you work, the way you move, it all matters. Live like the person you want to become. Rewrite your identity. Instead of saying, "I'm trying to be disciplined," say, "I am disciplined." Instead of saying, "I hope I can change," say, "I am changing right now." Speak about yourself the way you want to be, and soon it will become your reality. Failure is no longer a setback, it's fuel. The old you feared failure, the new you embraces it. Every mistake, every challenge, every loss is a lesson that makes you stronger. Fail fast, learn faster, and keep moving forward. Mental toughness is built through daily repetition. Your brain, like a muscle, grows stronger the more you train it. Feed it powerful thoughts, challenge it with difficult tasks, and push it beyond its comfort zone. Train your mind like a warrior. Remove the option to quit. If you leave yourself a way out, your mind will take it. Burn the bridges behind you. Make success your only path forward. Winners don't quit. They adjust, adapt, and keep going. Transformation happens when you fully commit. Changing your mindset isn't a part-time task. It's a full-time commitment. Every thought, every action, every decision must align with the new you. You either stay the same or evolve. There is no in-between. Erase the old mindset. Program the new one. Step into your power. Chapter 5. Cutting off negative influences forever. Your environment shapes your destiny. The people you surround yourself with, the content you consume, and the habits you repeat all play a crucial role in determining the person you become. If you are constantly exposed to negativity, self-doubt, and distractions, you will struggle to grow. To rebuild yourself, you must permanently remove all negative influences from your life. Negativity is like a virus. It spreads and weakens your mind. If you surround yourself with negative people, you'll start thinking, acting, and living like them. Their doubts become your doubts, their fears become your fears, and their failures shape your mindset. You must cut them off before they poison your future. Some people are energy drainers. They bring drama, complain about everything, and never take action to improve their lives. These people are anchors, not wings. They keep you stuck in the past while you're trying to build your future. Let them go. Toxic relationships keep you weak. If someone is constantly bringing negativity into your life, whether a friend, partner, or even a family member, you must set boundaries. You cannot grow in a toxic environment. If someone is holding you back, they have no place in your future. Your mind is influenced by what you watch, read, and listen to. If you constantly consume negativity, whether it's social media, news, or toxic entertainment, you are programming your brain to expect failure, fear, and anxiety. Choose content that builds your mind, not poisons it. Your success will make some people uncomfortable. When you start leveling up, some people won't like it. They'll try to bring you back to their level, make you feel guilty for changing, or laugh at your goals. Ignore them. Their opinions don't matter. Negativity disguises itself as concern. Some people will pretend they're looking out for you, saying things like, "Are you sure this is a good idea?" Or, "You've changed." But their real fear isn't your failure, it's your success. Cut them off. Not everyone is meant to come with you. The path to greatness is lonely because few people are willing to do what it takes. If you wait for approval or try to bring everyone with you, you'll only slow yourself down. Move forward, even if it means walking alone. Cutting off negativity doesn't mean hatred, it means protection. You are not removing people because you dislike them. You are removing them because they are not aligned with your vision. You must protect your energy at all costs. Some people are addicted to drama. If someone is always gossiping, complaining, or bringing unnecessary problems into your life, they are not your friend. They are a distraction. Distance yourself before their chaos becomes your reality. Negativity kills ambition. The more you listen to people who doubt you, the more you will doubt yourself. If you want to grow, you must surround yourself with people who inspire, support, and challenge you. Be ruthless about who gets access to your mind. Your inner circle should reflect your future, not your past. If the people around you are not pushing you to be better, they are keeping you average. Surround yourself with winners, not complainers. Guilt keeps people stuck in toxic environments. Many stay around negative influences because they feel guilty about leaving. But you are not responsible for saving everyone. Your first responsibility is to yourself. You become like the 5 people you spend the most time with. Look at the closest people in your life. Are they disciplined, focused, growth-minded? If not, it's time to find a new circle. The internet is filled with negativity. Block it out. Social media is designed to grab your attention, often by feeding you outrage, drama, and distractions. If something is draining your energy, unfollow, mute, or delete it. Protect your focus. Cutting off negativity isn't just about people, it's about habits. If your daily routine is filled with procrastination, bad influences, and time-wasting activities, you are sabotaging your own progress. Replace bad habits with powerful routines. Negative people will test you. Stay strong. When you start distancing yourself from negativity, some will try to guilt trip, manipulate, or provoke you. Do not react. Stay focused and keep moving forward. Once you remove negativity, you will see massive growth. When you are no longer drained by toxic people, your energy, confidence, and discipline will skyrocket. This is the freedom that comes from cutting off what no longer serves you. You owe it to yourself to create a powerful, distraction-free life. No more negative influences, no more wasted time, no more excuses. You are in control now. Choose to surround yourself with strength, wisdom, and success. Cut off negativity, build your future, and never look back. Chapter 6. Building an unbreakable routine for growth. Your routine is the foundation of your future. The person you will become is shaped by the small actions you take every day. If you have no routine, you have no direction. If you master your routine, you master your life. Success is not about big moments. It's about daily habits. Most people wait for a breakthrough, but real transformation happens in the small, consistent choices you make every single day. Your growth is hidden in your routine. An unbreakable routine removes the need for motivation. Many people fail because they rely on motivation, which comes and goes. But a strong routine makes success automatic. You don't think about whether to do it. You just do it. Your morning routine sets the tone for your entire day. If you wake up late, check your phone, and rush into your day, you start with chaos. But if you wake up with discipline, you begin with control. Win the morning, win the day. Your routine must be built for consistency, not perfection. The key is not to make it complicated. It's to make it sustainable. A simple, repeatable routine will take you further than an extreme one you quit after a week. Success is built on consistency, not intensity. Discipline is created through repetition. If you train yourself to follow a structured routine, your discipline will grow stronger every day. Over time, you won't need willpower. It will become second nature. Repetition creates mastery. A powerful routine eliminates distractions. If your day is filled with wasted time, notifications, and meaningless activities, you will struggle to grow. Remove everything that does not serve your goals. Your time is your most valuable asset. Protect it. Prioritize what matters most. Many people are busy but not productive. A strong routine ensures that you focus on what actually moves you forward. Do the hardest, most important tasks first. Your habits determine your results. If you have a routine that includes daily exercise, reading, and deep work, your life will improve. If your routine includes distractions, procrastination, and bad habits, your progress will be slow. Your routine shapes your reality. Track your routine to stay accountable. Most people fail because they don't track their progress. Use a planner, journal, or app to keep yourself accountable. What gets measured gets improved. Wake up with a mission, not with distractions. Your first hour should not be spent scrolling through social media, responding to messages, or consuming negativity. Start your day with purpose. Protect your mental space. Eliminate decision fatigue. If you waste time deciding what to do each day, you will drain your energy before you even start. Make your routine automatic so that you don't have to think. Just execute. Reduce decisions. Increase discipline. Your night routine is just as important as your morning routine. The way you end your day affects how you start the next one. Set a time to disconnect from distractions, reflect on your progress, and prepare for tomorrow. With the night, and you will win the morning. Never skip 2 days in a row. Life happens, and you may miss a day, but the key to long-term success is never missing twice. If you fall off, get back on track immediately. Momentum is everything. Remove unnecessary stress from your routine. If your routine feels like a burden, you will not stick with it. Design a system that challenges you but also fits into your life. Discipline should empower you, not exhaust you. Learn to love the process, not just the results. Most people quit because they only focus on the outcome. But true success comes from falling in love with the daily work. Make your routine something you enjoy, and you will never stop improving. Your energy levels depend on your routine. Poor sleep, unhealthy food, and no exercise will drain you. A structured routine that prioritizes health, movement, and recovery will give you more energy and focus. Take care of your body. It fuels your mind. Avoid overloading your routine. Some people try to pack too much into their day and end up burning out. Focus on a few high-impact habits and execute them consistently. Quality over quantity. Stay adaptable, but never lose discipline. There will be days when things don't go as planned. Instead of quitting, adjust and keep moving forward. An unbreakable routine is flexible, but it never stops you. Either you control your routine, or it controls you. Most people let life dictate their schedule, but successful people take control of their time, priorities, and energy. Build a routine that serves your future, and never let it go. Your routine is the blueprint for your success. Master it. and you will master your life. Your routine is a reflection of your priorities. If you say success, health, or self-discipline matter to you, but your daily actions don't align with that, then you are lying to yourself. Your routine must match your goals. Success is not a one-time event. It's a daily habit. People often think achieving greatness happens overnight, but the truth is, it's the result of small, consistent actions repeated every day. Your routine is your path to long-term success. A strong routine removes doubt and hesitation. If you wake up without a plan, you waste time deciding what to do. But when your routine is clear, you don't hesitate. You take action immediately. Clarity leads to execution. The way you start your day dictates your momentum. If you begin the day feeling rushed, overwhelmed, or distracted, you will struggle to focus later. But if you start with discipline and structure, you will carry that momentum into everything you do. The best routines balance discipline with flexibility. While structure is key, you must also learn to adapt. Unexpected challenges will arise, and life will test your ability to stay consistent. Adjust when needed, but never lose focus. Small changes in your routine lead to massive results over time. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Start with one habit, master it, then add another. The compound effect will take care of the rest. Your routine should push you beyond your comfort zone. If your daily habits are easy, they won't make you grow. The best routines challenge you to improve, even when it's uncomfortable. Growth begins where comfort ends. Eliminate distractions before they sabotage your progress. If your phone notifications or unnecessary tasks keep interrupting your routine, you are allowing them to steal your time. Guard your focus like your life depends on it. An effective routine prioritizes deep work. Multitasking weakens your efficiency. Instead of juggling 100 tasks, focus deeply on the most important ones. 1 hour of deep, focused work is worth more than 5 hours of distraction-filled effort. You must train yourself to follow through no matter what. Some days, you won't feel like sticking to your routine. Those are the days that matter most. Discipline means showing up even when you don't want to. Your body and mind perform best when they have structure. If you constantly change your sleeping schedule, eating habits, or work hours, your energy levels will be inconsistent. A stable routine keeps you performing at your best. The strongest people in the world have disciplined routines. Athletes, entrepreneurs, and high achievers all have structured daily habits. If you want to be great, you must follow the same principles. Cutting out time wasters will immediately improve your routine. If you struggle with staying consistent, look at where your time is going. Most people waste hours on distractions without even realizing it. Audit your day, remove the waste, and refocus on what matters. Building a routine takes time, but quitting takes seconds. Many people start strong but give up too soon. Success is not about how fast you start. It's about how long you can sustain your effort. Stay committed to the process. The best routines leave no room for excuses. If your plan is weak, you will always find reasons to skip it. Make your routine so simple and effective that there is no excuse not to follow it. Review and refine your routine constantly. As you grow, your schedule must evolve. What worked a year ago may not be effective today. Regularly improve and upgrade your habits to keep progressing. your routine should make you unstoppable. When you build powerful habits into your day, you no longer need motivation or reminders. You operate on a system that makes progress automatic. This is how you win in the long run. Remove optional from your success habits. The habits that lead to success should never be negotiable. If you treat discipline like an option, you will always find an excuse to skip it. Make success your non-negotiable standard. If you don't control your day, someone else will. Without a strong routine, you will fall into other people's plans, demands, and distractions. Take charge of your time, or the world will take it from you. The fastest way to change your life is to change your routine. If you are not happy with where you are, start by transforming your daily habits. Your future is built by what you do today. Design your routine with purpose. Execute with discipline. And watch your life transform. Chapter 7. Mastering Emotional Control and Self-Discipline. Your emotions can be your greatest weapon or your biggest weakness. If you allow them to control you, they will lead you into anger, fear, and poor decisions. But if you learn to master them, you will become unstoppable. Emotional control is the foundation of true power. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, no matter how you feel. Many people act based on emotion. If they feel motivated, they work hard. If they feel lazy, they procrastinate. True discipline means taking action regardless of your mood. Reacting emotionally makes you weak. When you let anger, frustration, or sadness dictate your choices, you lose control. The strongest people are not the ones who never feel emotions. They are the ones who do not let emotions control their actions. You must train yourself to pause, think, and respond with logic. Self-discipline is built in the moments when you want to quit. Every time you push forward when you don't feel like it, you strengthen your mind. Discipline is not built when things are easy. It is built when things are hard. Winning requires consistency, even when you are tired, frustrated, or unmotivated. Mastering emotions means mastering patience. Many people fail because they want results immediately, but success takes time. The ability to stay patient and focused, even when progress is slow, is what separates winners from quitters. Self-control means knowing when to speak and when to stay silent. Not every battle needs to be fought. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is remain calm, while others react emotionally. Silence is often stronger than words. Discipline is the ability to make decisions based on logic, not impulse. People who lack discipline give in to temptations, whether it's unhealthy food, distractions, or bad habits. The disciplined mind always chooses long-term success over short-term pleasure. Your emotions are temporary, but your actions have lasting consequences. If you allow emotions to dictate your behavior, you may regret your choices later. Before making any decision, ask yourself, will this serve me in the long run? A disciplined person does not need motivation. Most people wait to feel inspired before they take action, but motivation is unreliable. Discipline means doing the work, whether you feel like it or not. Controlling your emotions means controlling your focus. If you let every small inconvenience affect you, you will never stay on track. Learn to shift your attention back to your goals, no matter what is happening around you. The mind can be trained just like the body. If you work on emotional control daily, it becomes easier. Just like lifting weights builds strength, Practicing discipline strengthens your mind. The more you practice, the stronger you become. Your emotions should be tools, not obstacles. Fear can push you to prepare. Anger can drive you to improve. Sadness can remind you of what matters. Instead of letting emotions control you, use them to fuel your growth. Discipline creates freedom. Most people think discipline is restrictive, but the truth is the opposite. When you are disciplined, you control your life. You don't waste time, money, or energy on things that don't matter. The more disciplined you are, the freer you become. A strong mind is immune to negativity. When you master emotional control, no criticism, failure, or rejection can break you. You no longer take things personally. You stay focused no matter what others say or do. Mastering emotions also means mastering self-respect. When you lose control, you often regret your actions. But when you stay disciplined and composed, you earn self-respect. A person who respects themselves cannot be broken by others. Self-discipline is the ultimate competitive advantage. In a world where most people are ruled by emotions, impulses, and distractions, the person who can stay focused, composed, and disciplined will always rise above. Your ability to control yourself determines your level of success. You do not need permission to take control of your emotions. Many people blame their past, their upbringing, or their circumstances for their lack of discipline, but at any moment, you can decide to change. The power is already in your hands. Your feelings do not determine your future. Your habits do. The difference between winners and losers is not intelligence, talent, or luck. It is the ability to stay consistent, even when it's difficult. Self-discipline is what separates the average from the elite. The strongest person in the room is the one who is least controlled by their emotions. Strength is not loud, reactive, or aggressive. True strength is the ability to remain calm, focused, and determined, no matter what is happening around you. Emotional control makes you unstoppable. The moment you master your emotions, you master your life. People who react emotionally to every situation waste energy on things they can't control. Instead of letting emotions drive you, learn to control them and redirect that energy into your goals. Your emotions are not facts. Just because you feel overwhelmed, angry, or anxious doesn't mean your feelings are telling you the truth. Emotions are signals, but they are not reality. Train yourself to respond with logic, not reaction. A disciplined mind does not fear discomfort. Many people avoid difficult conversations, hard tasks, or uncomfortable emotions. But discipline means facing what needs to be done, even when it feels tough. Discomfort is the path to strength. You must control your emotions before they control you. If you don't take charge of your thoughts, feelings, and reactions, someone else will. People who lack emotional control are easy to manipulate. A strong mind cannot be controlled by external forces. Self-discipline means making decisions with your future in mind. Weak people make choices based on what feels good right now. But a disciplined person thinks ahead. Does this action help me or hurt me in the long run? That is the question you must ask yourself. The power of emotional control is the power of patience. When you react too quickly, you make mistakes. When you stay patient and observe, you make smarter decisions. The strongest people move with strategy, not impulse. Anger, fear, and frustration should never control your actions. Feeling these emotions is natural, but acting on them without thinking is dangerous. Discipline is the ability to stay calm and calculated under pressure. Your success depends on how well you manage your emotions. Businesses, relationships, and personal growth are all affected by emotional control. If you can remain steady when others panic, you will always have an advantage. Self-discipline is about consistency, not perfection. There will be days when you slip up, lose focus, or let emotions get the best of you. But the key is not to quit. Regain control, reset, and keep moving forward. Most people are prisoners of their impulses. They give in to cravings, distractions, and emotional reactions without thinking. But true freedom comes when you are in control of your mind. Discipline creates freedom, not restrictions. You must train yourself to act, not react. If someone insults you, do you respond with anger, or do you stay calm and remain in control? If you feel like skipping a workout, do you give in or push through? Your response determines your results. Your emotions should be managed like a budget. If you spend all your energy on stress, negativity, and reacting to minor things, you won't have any left for your goals. Protect your mental energy. Spend it wisely. Discipline is knowing what you truly want. When your goals are clear, distractions, temptations, and unnecessary emotions lose their power. Stay focused on your bigger vision. A calm mind sees opportunity where others see obstacles. The ability to remain steady in difficult times allows you to see solutions instead of problems. Emotional control helps you make smarter decisions. Your triggers are your weaknesses. Eliminate them. If certain people, situations, or habits make you lose control, remove them from your life. Discipline is not just about willpower. It's about creating an environment that supports your growth. Mental strength is built in moments of struggle. Every time you resist temptation, avoid a pointless argument, or choose discipline over comfort, you are strengthening your mind. Growth happens when you push past your impulses. Self-discipline does not require motivation. It requires commitment. If you wait until you feel like it, you will never be consistent. The strongest people take action, whether they are in the mood or not. You must commit to your goals every single day. You are responsible for how you react. No matter what happens, life will challenge you, people will test you, and obstacles will appear. But at the end of the day, you decide how you respond. Choose control. Choose strength. Choose discipline. Discipline turns your dreams into reality. Most people fail, not because they lack talent, but because they lack consistency. If you master self-discipline, nothing will be out of reach. Chapter 8: Reinventing Your Identity from the Ground Up. The person you were yesterday does not have to be the person you are today. You are not bound by past mistakes, failures, or limitations. Reinvention is a choice, and you have the power to rebuild yourself into whoever you want to become. Your identity is not fixed, it is created. Many people believe they are just the way they are, but that is false. Your thoughts, habits, and actions shape who you become. If you want a new life, you must create a new identity. Erase the labels that limit you. Society, family, and even your past may have given you labels like shy, lazy, weak, or unsuccessful. But these are not permanent. You can redefine yourself by choosing new actions and mindsets. Break free from old patterns. If you continue doing what you've always done, you will remain the same. Reinvention requires you to step outside of your comfort zone and build new habits that align with the person you want to become. Your mind must shift before your life does. The first step in changing who you are is changing how you think. If you believe you are still your old self, you will continue acting that way. Visualize the new version of yourself and act accordingly. Surround yourself with people who reflect your new identity. If you want to be disciplined, surround yourself with disciplined people. If you want success, learn from successful individuals. Your environment influences your transformation. The words you speak about yourself shape your reality. Stop saying, "I am bad at this," or "I can't change." Instead say, "I am improving. I am disciplined. I am capable." Your words program your subconscious mind. Take full responsibility for your reinvention. No one is coming to save you. No one will build the new you for you. You must decide to take control and rebuild yourself from the inside out. Your habits must reflect the person you want to become. If you want to be confident, practice confidence. If you want to be disciplined, practice discipline. Your identity is built through repeated actions, not wishes. Destroy any part of your past that no longer serves you. If certain behaviors, places, or relationships are holding you back, you must let them go. You cannot become a new person while holding on to old baggage. Reinvention requires sacrifice. The price of becoming a better version of yourself is letting go of the old version. This means abandoning bad habits, toxic environments, and the comfort of your past identity. You must be willing to feel uncomfortable. Reinventing yourself means stepping into the unknown. There will be moments of doubt, fear, and resistance. Push through. Growth is always uncomfortable. Every decision you make either builds the new you or strengthens the old you. Every action you take either reinforces your transformation or keeps you stuck. Choose wisely. Your new identity requires discipline, not perfection. You will make mistakes along the way, but mistakes do not define you. What defines you is your ability to get back up and keep moving forward. Your self-image dictates your reality. If you see yourself as weak, unsuccessful, or incapable, you will act accordingly. But if you see yourself as strong, focused, and determined, you will begin to embody those traits. You must believe in your new identity before the world does. The world will not recognize your transformation until you prove it through consistent action. Act like the person you want to become, even before others acknowledge it. Keep your reinvention private until it becomes undeniable. Some people will doubt your transformation. They will expect you to fall back into old habits. Let your actions do the talking. Become so consistent that no one can deny your growth. Your past no longer defines you. Your actions today do. No matter how much you have failed, struggled, or been stuck, none of it matters. What matters is what you choose to do next. Reinventing yourself is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong process. You are always evolving, always growing. There is no final version of you. Keep leveling up. Keep improving. Never settle for less than your full potential. The old you is gone. The new you is being built. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and never look back. The world will try to remind you of who you used to be, but you don't have to listen. People may try to hold you to your past, but their opinions do not define your future. You decide who you become. Reinvention requires an identity shift, not just a behavior change. You can't just change what you do, you must change how you see yourself. Your new actions must align with your new mindset. Be willing to let go of relationships that don't support your growth. Some people will resist your transformation because it forces them to face their own stagnation. If they don't respect your growth, they don't deserve your presence. Your new self must become non-negotiable. If you give yourself permission to go back to your old ways, you will. But if you decide that the old you is gone forever, you will never look back. Commit fully. The process of reinvention is uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Growth is painful because it forces you to confront your weaknesses. But what's more painful? Staying the same and living with regret. Identity change begins with your daily choices. The person you are trying to become is built by what you do every single day. Repetition is what makes your transformation real. Your new identity requires new standards. The old you accepted mediocrity, laziness, and distractions. The new you demands focus, discipline, and consistency. Raise your standards and never lower them again. Take full control over the story you tell yourself. If you keep telling yourself you are weak, you will be weak. But if you start telling yourself that you are strong, disciplined, and unstoppable, your mind will begin to believe it. Stop looking for permission to become the person you want to be. No one is going to approve your transformation. No one is going to validate your progress. You must decide that your reinvention is real and act accordingly. Your transformation will take time, but that doesn't mean it isn't working. Just because you don't see results immediately doesn't mean you aren't changing. Trust the process and keep showing up every day. Reinvention is about aligning your habits with your vision. If your habits reflect the person you used to be, you will stay the same. If your habits reflect the person you want to become, you will grow into them. Your new identity will feel unfamiliar at first. That's because you are stepping into unknown territory. But eventually, the new you will become your normal. Embrace the discomfort. It's proof that you are evolving. You must eliminate anything that pulls you back into your old ways. If certain places, routines, or people remind you of your past self, limit or remove them from your life. Create an environment that supports your growth. Every action you take is a vote for the person you want to become. If you skip a workout, you are voting for the old you. If you stay consistent, you are voting for the new you. Make every decision count. Your mind will resist change. That's normal. The brain prefers familiarity, even if that familiarity is harmful. Push through the resistance, and eventually your mind will adjust to your new identity. Embody the traits of your future self now. If you want to be confident, act confident today. If you want to be disciplined, practice discipline today. You don't wait for change. You create it. The more you step into your new identity, the more natural it will feel. At first, you may feel like an imposter, but over time, your actions will solidify your transformation. Keep going until the new you is undeniable. Success requires you to detach from the old version of yourself. You cannot grow if you are constantly looking back. Let go of the past and embrace the future. There is no limit to who you can become. Reinvention is not just about becoming better. It's about unlocking your full potential. You are capable of more than you ever imagined. The person you were is gone. The person you are becoming is powerful beyond measure. Keep building, keep evolving. The best version of you is still ahead. Chapter 9: The Art of Self-Reliance. No one is coming to save you. The sooner you accept this truth, the sooner you can take full control of your life. Many people wait for a mentor, a perfect opportunity, or external help. But the reality is that the only person responsible for your success is you. Self-reliance means becoming your own leader. Instead of depending on others for direction, validation, or motivation, you must create it for yourself. You must learn to trust your own judgment and take action without waiting for approval. The strongest people in the world stand alone. They do not rely on others to push them forward. They set their own goals, discipline themselves, and move with purpose. If you want to be unbreakable, you must learn to stand on your own. Dependence weakens you. When you constantly rely on others to solve your problems, you lose the ability to solve them yourself. Self-reliance forces you to become resourceful, resilient, and capable. You must stop expecting people to understand your vision. No one will see your dreams as clearly as you do. No one will care about your growth as much as you do. Stop seeking validation and start executing. Every answer you need is within you. Most people seek guidance from external sources, but true wisdom comes from self-reflection. Instead of always looking for advice, trust yourself enough to make your own decisions. Learn to depend on your own skills. If you rely on others for money, support, or motivation, you are always at their mercy. Build your own foundation so that no one can take away your stability. Self-reliance means taking responsibility for everything in your life. No more blaming circumstances, people, or the past. Everything is in your control. The moment you accept that, you become unstoppable. Most people fear being alone because they fear themselves. They avoid solitude because they do not want to face their own thoughts, insecurities, and weaknesses. But facing yourself is the only way to grow. Being self-reliant does not mean rejecting help. It means not needing it. There is nothing wrong with accepting guidance or support, but you should never be dependent on it. You must be able to thrive with or without assistance. True freedom comes from self-sufficiency. When you no longer rely on others for financial security, emotional stability, or self-worth, you gain complete independence. No one can control you, manipulate you, or hold power over you. Self-reliance builds unshakable confidence. When you know you can handle anything on your own, you walk through life with certainty. You stop fearing the unknown because you trust your ability to adapt and overcome. The world rewards those who take control. People who hesitate, depend on others, and wait for help are always left behind. The ones who take action, make decisions, and trust themselves are the ones who succeed. Emotional self-reliance is just as important as physical independence. If your happiness depends on external validation, you will always be controlled by the opinions of others. Learn to be at peace with yourself, and no one will be able to shake your confidence. You must be willing to go against the crowd. Most people follow the herd, afraid to think for themselves. But true self-reliance requires boldness, independent thinking, and the ability to stand alone if necessary. Challenges are the best test of self-reliance. When life gets difficult, do you look for someone to fix your problems, or do you figure out a way forward? How you respond to hardship determines how strong you really are. Self-reliance is built through action, not theory. Reading about independence won't make you independent. You must practice making decisions, handling adversity, and standing firm in your choices. Experience is the greatest teacher. You are your greatest asset. Everything else, money, relationships, opportunities, can be taken away, but your skills, knowledge, discipline, and mindset are yours forever. Invest in yourself first. Your success is your responsibility. No one else is responsible for your growth, happiness, or fulfillment. If you want to change your life, you must take full ownership and build it with your own hands. Master self-reliance. Build yourself into an unshakable force. Take control, take action, and create the life you want on your own terms. You must become your own source of strength. Life will test you. People will leave and circumstances will change. If your strength depends on others, you will always be vulnerable. True power comes from knowing that you can rely on yourself no matter what happens. Stop waiting for permission to take action. Many people delay their dreams because they wait for someone to validate their ideas or support their journey. But if you need permission, you are not truly free. Give yourself permission and move forward. Self-reliance is about solving your own problems. When something goes wrong, weak people look for someone to blame. Strong people look for a solution. If you want to build an unshakable life, become the type of person who finds solutions, not excuses. You don't need anyone's approval to succeed. Some people will doubt you, some will criticize you, but their opinions do not pay your bills, improve your skills, or build your future. Stop seeking approval and start seeking progress. Learn to enjoy your own company. If you cannot be alone with yourself, that means you have unresolved issues to face. Self-reliant people are comfortable in their own presence because they trust and respect themselves. Your mindset determines your level of independence. If you always believe you need help, you will stay dependent. But if you believe you can figure things out on your own, you will always find a way. Your beliefs shape your reality. Relying on others for motivation is dangerous. Motivation fades. If you depend on external sources to push you forward, you will fall apart when they are gone. Discipline, not motivation, is the key to long-term success. Your ability to adapt makes you unstoppable. Life is unpredictable, and those who cannot adjust will be left behind. Self-reliant people are not shaken by change because they have built the skills to handle anything. They don't panic, they pivot. Excuses destroy self-reliance. Every time you blame someone else for your failures, you give away your power. Every time you say, "I can't because of someone else," you weaken yourself. Take full ownership of your choices, and you will take full control of your future. Your past does not define your level of independence. Some people had difficult childhoods, lacked resources, or had limited support, but that does not mean they are destined to struggle. Self-reliance is not about where you started, it's about what you choose to build. Learn skills that make you self-sufficient. If you want to be truly independent, develop valuable skills. Financial knowledge, communication, problem-solving, and critical thinking will set you apart. When you can provide for yourself in every way, you become untouchable. Being self-reliant means embracing failure as a teacher. If you are afraid to fail, you will never grow. Every mistake is an opportunity to learn and become stronger. The more you embrace failure, the more fearless you become. Weak people complain. Self-reliant people take action. The world is full of people who blame the system, their past, or bad luck. But complaining changes nothing. Only action creates progress. Stop talking about problems and start working on solutions. Mastering self-reliance means controlling your emotions. If you allow your feelings to control your decisions, you will never be stable. Learn to think logically, act strategically, and stay composed under pressure. Emotional control is a superpower. The strongest people build themselves in silence. When you are truly independent, you do not need to announce your progress. Your actions will speak for themselves. Work in silence and let your success make the noise. Not everyone will understand your self-reliance, and that's okay. Some people will think you are distant, detached, or too serious. Let them think what they want. You are not here to fit in. You are here to build your own path. Self-reliance means never being a victim. Bad things happen to everyone, but self-reliant people refuse to let their circumstances define them. You are not a victim of life. You are the architect of your destiny. The greatest investment you can make is in yourself. The more you improve your skills, mindset, and discipline, the less you will ever need to rely on anyone else. When you are your own greatest asset, you will always have security. Your legacy will be built by your actions, not your words. Talk is cheap. The only thing that matters is what you actually do. Build your skills, sharpen your mindset, and take massive action. Stand on your own, trust yourself, and build a life of strength and independence. This is the true art of self-reliance. Chapter 10. Turning pain into power. Pain is not your enemy. It is your greatest teacher. Every hardship, every failure, and every struggle carries a lesson. Most people try to escape pain, but the strongest individuals learn to use it as fuel for growth. Pain reveals your weaknesses. It shows you where you are lacking, where you need to improve, and where you've been avoiding discomfort. Instead of running from pain, face it head on and extract the lesson. The people who grow the most are the ones who endure the most. No great leader, athlete, or warrior was built through comfort. Pain forces you to level up, develop resilience, and evolve into a stronger version of yourself. Your struggles will either break you or build you. The choice is yours. Some people let pain defeat them, while others use it to rise higher. The same fire that melts the weak hardens the strong. Pain is proof that you are alive and capable of change. If you feel pain, it means you are pushing beyond your limits. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in the moments when you want to quit, but choose to keep going. Hardship builds mental toughness. When life gets difficult, most people crumble. But if you train yourself to endure suffering without breaking, you become unstoppable. The ability to stay strong under pressure separates winners from quitters. You can transform any pain into strength, whether it's emotional, physical, or mental suffering. You have two choices: let it control you, or use it to sharpen your mind and discipline. Your pain can be turned into a weapon if you learn how to wield it. The most powerful people in history all suffered greatly. They were rejected, ridiculed, and pushed to their limits. But instead of giving up, they used their pain as motivation to prove the world wrong. Greatness is built through struggle. Your response to pain defines your future. Will you let it weaken you, or will you use it as a tool to fuel your ambition? Pain is just energy. You decide how to use it. There is no success without suffering. No one who has achieved anything meaningful did so without enduring difficulties. Pain tests your commitment. It asks, how bad do you want it? Most people try to numb their pain instead of using it. They distract themselves with entertainment, unhealthy habits, and temporary escapes. But avoidance only delays growth. Face your pain, embrace it, and let it mold you into something greater. Pain forces you to change. When you are comfortable, you have no reason to grow. But when you experience loss, failure, or struggle, you are given an opportunity to rebuild yourself stronger than before. Your pain can inspire others. The struggles you overcome become your story, and that story can help others walking the same path. Turn your suffering into a lesson that motivates not just yourself, but those around you. The worst moments of your life can become the foundation of your success. Many people who have built great lives started from pain. Poverty, rejection, heartbreak, failure. They used their struggles as the fire that pushed them forward. Pain humbles you and teaches you discipline. When you go through suffering, you learn patience, resilience, and focus. It strips away your weaknesses and leaves behind only strength. The deeper the pain, the greater the transformation. Some of the most profound changes in life happen after intense suffering. Instead of fearing hardship, welcome it. Let it shape you into the person you were meant to become. Stop seeing pain as a curse and start seeing it as a gift. It is a chance to rebuild, a test of your willpower, and an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are stronger than your circumstances. Pain is the price of evolution. Your pain will pass, but the strength it gives you will last forever. No hardship lasts forever, but the lessons and resilience you gain from it will stay with you for life. Turn every struggle into an advantage. The next time you feel pain, don't complain. Use it. Let it fuel your ambition. Let it remind you why you started. Let it push you beyond what you thought was possible. Make pain your power, and you will never lose. Turn your pain into power. Use your struggles as fuel. Keep moving forward, no matter what. You are stronger than you think. Pain is the fire that forges strength. When metal is put into fire, it becomes stronger, more durable, and more resilient. The same applies to you. The more you endure, the stronger you become. Most people fear pain, but the strongest people seek it. They know that through struggle, they will grow. Instead of avoiding challenges, they embrace them. Discomfort is where true power is built. You cannot run from pain. It will find you. Life will challenge you, test you, and push you to your limits. You can either let it destroy you or let it make you stronger. Adversity exposes who you really are. When things are easy, anyone can pretend to be strong. But when life gets tough, your true character is revealed. Use pain to prove to yourself that you are unbreakable. Pain forces you to level up. If you are not uncomfortable, you are not growing. Pain is a signal that you need to change, adapt, or improve. Listen to it and use it as fuel. Most people waste their pain by complaining. They talk about their struggles instead of learning from them. But pain is a gift. If you use it correctly, it will push you beyond your limits. The pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts forever. You can suffer now by working hard, or you can suffer later by wishing you had done more. Choose wisely. Pain will introduce you to your potential. Most people don't know what they are capable of because they quit too soon. But when you push through pain, you realize that you are stronger than you ever imagined. Keep pushing. Your struggles are the foundation of your success. Every great achievement in history came from someone who endured hardship. Pain is not an obstacle, it is the pathway to greatness. Pain destroys weakness. Every time you face discomfort, you remove a layer of fear, laziness, and doubt. What remains is pure strength. Stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "What is this teaching me?" Every difficulty contains a lesson. Find it, learn from it, and grow. Pain is the bridge between who you are and who you want to be. If you want to reach the next level, you must go through struggle. There is no easy way, only the hard way. The strongest minds are built through the hardest struggles. No one becomes great without suffering. If you want to be among the best, you must endure what most people cannot. Pain is the price of strength. Your enemies, doubters, and setbacks should fuel you. Let every rejection, failure, and challenge be a reason to work harder. Turn every loss into motivation. Pain will test your patience. Growth takes time, and the journey is difficult. But if you stay patient and persistent, you will come out stronger than ever. Do not give up. You must learn to thrive under pressure. Diamonds are made under extreme pressure. If you can handle pain without breaking, you will become something extraordinary. Stay strong. Stay focused. Embrace the process. Pain makes success feel even better. If everything came easily, you wouldn't appreciate it. The struggle makes the reward meaningful. The greater the pain, the sweeter the victory. Your mindset will determine what pain does to you. Weak minds let pain defeat them. Strong minds turn pain into power. Train yourself to see pain as an advantage. The harder your journey, the greater your transformation. Easy paths do not build warriors. Face your pain, conquer it, and emerge stronger than ever. Every great success story is built on pain. The only question is, will you let pain stop you, or will you let it push you to greatness? Pain is your power. Suffer now, rise later. Use it, embrace it. Let it shape you into something unstoppable. Chapter 11. Developing a relentless work ethic. Success does not belong to the most talented, it belongs to the most relentless. The people who achieve the most in life are not always the smartest or the most gifted. They are the ones who refuse to quit. They outwork, outlast, and outdiscipline everyone around them. Work ethic is what separates winners from dreamers. Everyone has goals, but only a few are willing to do what it takes to make them real. If you are not willing to put in the work, someone else will, and they will take what you want. A relentless work ethic means showing up every day, no matter what. Whether you are tired, unmotivated, or struggling, it does not matter. The strongest people work hard even when they don't feel like it. Discipline is stronger than feelings. Excuses will always be available, so will results. You can either find reasons why you can't do something, or you can find ways to make it happen. Winners choose results over excuses every single time. Work like your future depends on it because it does. Every hour you waste is an hour you will never get back. Every day you skip is a day lost forever. You must work with urgency because time does not wait for anyone. You cannot negotiate with yourself when it comes to discipline. If you allow yourself to take days off whenever you feel like it, you will never build momentum. Success demands consistency, not convenience. Hard work is the price of greatness. There are no shortcuts, no hacks, no easy way. If you want to rise above the rest, you must work harder than the rest. A strong work ethic means mastering the boring work. The most successful people don't just do the fun parts of the process. They embrace the repetition, the grind, and the uncomfortable moments. They know that success is built in the unseen hours. Discipline outlasts motivation. Some days you will feel unstoppable. Other days you won't want to get out of bed. But motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. You must train yourself to work even when you are not inspired. The best don't clock in and out. They live the grind. People with a relentless work ethic don't just work hard when people are watching. They are obsessed with improvement day and night. You must be willing to do what others refuse to do. Most people settle for average effort, which leads to average results. But if you want something extraordinary, you must put in an extraordinary level of work. If you are not improving, you are falling behind. The world is competitive. Every day you relax, someone else is outworking you. The only way to stay ahead is to never stop growing. Discipline is the strongest form of self-respect. When you commit to a relentless work ethic, you prove to yourself that you are serious about your goals. You stop talking and start showing results. The grind will test you, but that's the point. Hard work is supposed to be exhausting, frustrating, and uncomfortable. That is why most people avoid it. If you can endure the struggle, you will achieve what most never will. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. If you are lazy in one area of life, it will bleed into other areas. Build a habit of excellence in everything you do. Your work ethic must become your identity. It cannot be something you turn on and off when it's convenient. You must live, breathe, and embody discipline in every action. You don't get what you wish for, you get what you work for. Many people want success, but few are willing to make the sacrifices necessary to achieve it. Hard work will take you places that talent alone never could. Your competition is working. Are you? Right now, someone else is putting in extra hours, practicing their craft, and getting stronger. If you are not pushing yourself, you are getting left behind. Success is not about how much you do. It's about how consistently you do it. The people who win are not always the ones who work the hardest for one day. They are the ones who show up and grind every single day. Relentless consistency is the real key. Work like your life depends on it. Stay consistent, stay hungry, and never stop improving. The grind never ends, but neither does growth. Hard work is a habit, not a moment. You don't suddenly become disciplined overnight. A relentless work ethic is something you build over time by showing up every single day, no matter what. It must become second nature. The difference between success and failure is what you do when no one is watching. Most people only push themselves when they feel pressure or when others are holding them accountable. But true discipline means grinding in silence long before the results appear. Your work ethic is your insurance against failure. You cannot control luck, timing, or other people's actions, but you can control how hard you work. The more effort you put in, the more doors you open for yourself. Stop looking for the easiest way. Start looking for the right way. Too many people waste time searching for shortcuts, trying to avoid struggle. But the reality is, hard work is the only shortcut that exists. If you are not obsessed with improvement, you will always remain average. The best in every field are never satisfied with their current level. They are constantly pushing, refining, and growing. Never let yourself get comfortable. Every day you don't give your best is a day wasted. You will never get today back. If you don't put in the work now, you will regret it later. Use every moment wisely, because once time is gone, it's gone forever. Discipline is a form of self-respect. The way you treat your goals and commitments reflects how much you value yourself. If you truly respect yourself, you will demand the best from yourself every day. Greatness is built through repetition, not intensity. Some people work hard once in a while, expecting big results, but success does not come from occasional bursts of effort. It comes from relentless consistency over time. You must love the process more than the outcome. If you only work hard because you want results, you will eventually burn out. But if you fall in love with the grind, you will always have the energy to keep going. You have to work like no one else if you want a life like no one else. The average person works just hard enough to get by. But if you want to separate yourself from the rest, you must be willing to go beyond what is normal. Comfort is the enemy of a strong work ethic. The moment you feel satisfied with where you are, you start to decline. Stay hungry, stay driven, and never settle for good enough. Excuses will rob you of success. The more reasons you make for why you can't do something, the more you train yourself to fail. Stop making excuses and start making progress. Hard work is not just about pushing, it's about endurance. Anyone can work hard for a day, a week, or a month, but true discipline means staying consistent for years, even decades. That's what separates the best from the rest. Your future self is watching you every time you choose to work hard or slack off. Your future self will either thank you or resent you. Work in a way that makes your future self proud. Nobody owes you anything. You must earn it. Too many people expect success just because they put in some effort. But success does not reward effort. It rewards results. You must deliver, not just try. If you wait for motivation, you will lose. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays. The best in the world do not wait until they feel inspired. They take action whether they feel like it or not. Discipline beats motivation every time. There is no perfect time to start. Just start. Many people waste years waiting for the right moment to work hard, but the truth is, the right moment is now. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. Your work ethic must be your identity. You are not just someone who works hard when necessary. You are a disciplined individual who shows up and grinds no matter what. This is who you are. Effort alone is not enough. It must be focused. You can work hard for years and still get nowhere if you're not working on the right things. Success requires both intensity and strategy. Your work ethic determines your success. Period. Talent, Luck and connections help, but nothing replaces hard work. If you show up every day, push through every obstacle, and refuse to quit, success becomes inevitable. Commit to a relentless work ethic. Work harder than everyone else. Be consistent, be disciplined, and refuse to quit. Success is not given, it is earned. Chapter 12: The Mindset of Those Who Never Quit. Winners and losers feel the same pain. The only difference is how they respond to it. Everyone struggles, everyone faces obstacles, and everyone wants to quit at some point. But the ones who succeed are those who refuse to give up, no matter how hard it gets. Quitting is a habit, just like persistence. Every time you quit, you train yourself to accept failure. But every time you push through, you strengthen your ability to endure. Make persistence your default response. Your mind is your greatest battlefield. Most people lose the fight before they even start because their mindset is weak. If you believe you can't do something, you won't even try. But if you believe you can, you will always find a way. The strongest people do not avoid struggle. They embrace it. They understand that challenges are necessary for growth. Instead of running from difficulties, they face them head-on. They know that pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of it. People who never quit see failure differently. They don't see it as an end. They see it as feedback. Every failure teaches a lesson that brings them closer to success. Most people quit when results don't come fast enough. The truth is, success is slow, and breakthroughs take time. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is the ability to keep going when there is no immediate reward. Your mind will always try to convince you to quit. It will tell you that you're too tired, too weak, or that you've done enough. Ignore the voice of doubt and push forward anyway. Excuses are the language of the weak. People who quit always have a reason. It's too hard. I don't have time. It's not working. But excuses do not build success. Relentless action does. Discipline is the anchor that keeps you going. Motivation is temporary. It fades when things get tough. But discipline is what makes you keep moving forward, even when everything in you wants to stop. Those who never quit don't wait for perfect conditions. They don't wait until they feel ready, until the timing is right, or until they have everything figured out. They take action now and adjust along the way. Your struggles will either break you or build you. The choice is yours. Weak people let hardships destroy them. Strong people use them as stepping stones. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. Obsession beats talent every time. There are plenty of talented people who quit the moment things get difficult. But those who are obsessed, who refuse to stop, are the ones who achieve the impossible. Your goals must become non-negotiable. There should be no plan B, no backup option, no escape route. Burn the bridges behind you and commit fully. The only way is forward. Adversity is a test of character. It will show you who you really are. Will you crumble under pressure, or will you rise above it and prove your strength? How you respond to adversity will determine your success. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Most people don't quit because they failed. They quit because they stopped believing in themselves. If you never give up, you can never truly fail. The greatest rewards come to those who endure. Life does not give handouts. It tests you to see if you are worthy. Only those who keep pushing long after others have quit will reach the top. Pain is the cost of progress. If you are not willing to struggle, you are not ready for success. Those who never quit understand that pain is just the price they must pay to become great. Your biggest breakthroughs come right after your hardest moments. Most people quit right before they succeed. They stop when things get tough, never realizing they were just one step away from their goal. Push past the breaking point, and you will find success. You don't need to be the smartest, the strongest, or the most talented. You just need to be the one who refuses to stop, the one who keeps showing up, the one who never quits. Your mind will always look for the easy way out. Train it to stay strong. The moment things become difficult, your brain will try to convince you to stop. It will create reasons, excuses, and doubts. Ignore them. Train your mind to push through resistance instead of giving into it. The difference between success and failure is persistence. Most people give up after a few failed attempts, but those who win are the ones who keep going, no matter how many times they fall. Every failure is just another step forward. Keep taking them. Those who never quit do not focus on the pain. They focus on the purpose. Pain is temporary. The struggle will pass, but the rewards of persistence last forever. When you feel like quitting, remind yourself why you started. You must develop the ability to suffer without breaking. The best in the world have all endured extreme hardship. They have all faced moments where quitting seemed like the only option, but they didn't stop, and that's why they became great. Your mind will always try to negotiate with you. It will tell you that you deserve a break, that you've done enough, that it's okay to quit. But the second you start listening to that voice, you start losing. Most people quit because they think success should be easier. They believe that if something is meant to be, it should come naturally. But the truth is, everything worth having requires relentless effort. Every challenge is a battle between the weak you and the strong you. The weak you wants to quit. The strong you wants to keep going. Feed the strong version of yourself and starve the weak one. Winners don't quit. They find a way. If one path is blocked, they create another. If one strategy fails, they try something new. Giving up is never an option. People who quit believe in limits. People who succeed don't. The only real limits in life are the ones you accept. If you refuse to quit, you refuse to be limited. The pain of pushing through is nothing compared to the pain of regret. When you quit, you don't just lose a battle. You lose confidence, momentum, and belief in yourself. The pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts forever. The most dangerous person is the one who refuses to give up. You cannot stop someone who is relentless. They will always find a way. Be that person. When others quit, you must push harder. The competition will drop out when things get tough. That is your advantage. When others slow down, you speed up. If you quit, you'll always wonder what if. You will never know what you were truly capable of if you stop too soon. Keep going and give yourself the chance to see what's possible. The hardest moments are the ones that build you the most. Anyone can keep going when it's easy, but when everything is against you, when you are exhausted, when you have no results, that is when true warriors are made. Push through the breaking point. Mental toughness is not about being fearless. It's about continuing despite fear. Every successful person has experienced fear, doubt, and uncertainty, but they kept moving forward anyway. You do not need motivation to keep going. You need commitment. Motivation will come and go. Some days you won't feel like working, but commitment is stronger than motivation. Commit to never quitting, and you will find a way. Every time you must learn to enjoy the struggle. The journey will be painful, exhausting, and frustrating at times. But instead of resenting the hard work, embrace it. Love the process, and the results will come. No one will believe in you until you prove them wrong. At first, people may doubt you. They may think you are wasting your time. But when you refuse to quit, when you keep going no matter what, they will have no choice but to respect you. There is no finish line, only new levels to reach. The journey does not stop when you achieve one goal. Those who never quit keep finding new mountains to climb, new challenges to conquer, and new ways to grow. Make up your mind today. Never quit, never break, never stop. No matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it gets, success will be yours if you refuse to give up. Chapter 13: The Final Transformation, Becoming the New You. The person you were is gone, and the person you are becoming is unstoppable. You have burned away the old habits, the weak mindset, and the excuses. Now, it's time to fully step into the new version of yourself. Transformation is not a single moment. It is a lifelong process. You do not wake up one day and suddenly become great. You build it day by day, action by action, decision by decision. Your transformation is happening right now. The new you is built through discipline, not dreams. Most people fantasize about becoming better, but they never take action. You are different. You have proven that you are willing to put in the work, and that is why your transformation is real. Your thoughts, actions, and habits must reflect your new identity. If you want to become disciplined, act disciplined. If you want to be strong, act strong. You must live as the new you, even before the results fully appear. Leave behind the doubts that once held you back. The old version of you was full of hesitation, insecurity, and fear, but that person no longer exists. You are no longer controlled by your past. You are creating your future. Your transformation requires you to stay committed, even when no one is watching. Many people change temporarily, but then they go back to their old ways. The new you must be non-negotiable. This is not a phase. It is a permanent shift. Stop identifying with your old weaknesses. If you used to be lazy, unmotivated, or inconsistent, that is in the past. From now on, see yourself as disciplined, determined, and unstoppable. Your new identity starts with your self-image. There is no return to the old version of you. The bridge is burned, the old habits are destroyed, and the excuses are gone. You have stepped into a new level of power, and you are never going back. Every decision you make from now on must align with your new self. The way you wake up, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself. It must all reflect the stronger, wiser, more focused version of you. Every choice is a reflection of your transformation. You must protect your new identity from anything that weakens you. Toxic people, distractions, negative environments. None of these have a place in your new life. Guard your energy, your time, and your mindset, like your life depends on it. The strongest transformations happen in silence. You do not need to announce your change to the world. You do not need validation. Just let your actions speak. Let your results show who you have become. The new you does not wait for motivation. You act with discipline. You don't rely on temporary feelings to guide you. You show up, do the work, and stay consistent, no matter how you feel. Your transformation will inspire others, but don't expect applause. Some people will be inspired by your growth, and others will be intimidated by it. Your job is not to seek approval. Your job is to keep evolving. You are no longer competing with others. You are competing with your past self. Every day your goal is to be better than you were yesterday. Progress is the only thing that matters. The journey is not over. It is just beginning. Becoming the best version of yourself is not a destination. It is a commitment to never stop growing. You will continue to push, evolve, and level up. The new you is built for challenges, not comfort. The old you avoided discomfort, but the new you welcomes it. You understand that struggle is necessary for growth. There is no turning back because you have proven to yourself that you are capable of change. You no longer see yourself as weak, lazy, or undisciplined. You see yourself as powerful, committed, and unstoppable. This transformation is the beginning of something greater. You are now stepping into a higher level of thinking, action, and success. This is not the end of your growth. It is the start of your greatness. Your past does not define you. Your actions today do. Every moment is another opportunity to prove to yourself that you are truly becoming the person you were meant to be. Keep pushing, keep grinding, and never look back. Your transformation is not an event, it is a lifelong commitment. The work doesn't stop once you become the new version of yourself. Every day you must recommit to your new identity. The new you does not fear change. You embrace it. The old version of you resisted growth because it was uncomfortable. The new you understands that change is the key to evolution. Your actions must now reflect your new mindset. Every choice you make must align with your stronger, more disciplined self. There is no more room for weakness or hesitation. Transformation requires sacrifice. If you truly want to sustain your growth, you must be willing to let go of anything that does not serve your highest potential. No more distractions, no more negative influences, no more wasted time. The new you does not tolerate mediocrity. The old you settled for good enough, but now you demand the best from yourself in everything you do. Every challenge you face from now on is a test. Life will continue to throw obstacles in your way, but now you will respond differently. You will not break. You will not quit. You will not retreat. You must destroy the habits of your old self. The person you were had weaknesses, procrastination, doubt, inconsistency. Erase them completely. Replace them with discipline, belief, and action. Self-mastery is now your standard. The new you is committed to controlling your emotions, thoughts, and actions. You are no longer a slave to distractions or temptations. This transformation is yours to protect. No one else is responsible for keeping you on this path. Only you can ensure that you never go back to who you once were. The new you is built on resilience. No matter how many times you fall, you will rise. No matter how tough things get, you will endure. Nothing can break you now. Your past no longer defines you. The mistakes, failures, and regrets are gone. The only thing that matters now is what you do today, tomorrow, and every day after. You must live by higher standards. The new you does not accept laziness, excuses, or weakness. You operate with a level of discipline and focus that most people will never understand. Your transformation will make others uncomfortable. Some people will doubt you, try to pull you back, or make fun of your growth. Ignore them. They do not belong in your future. You are now responsible for the person you are becoming. No one else is coming to push you. No one else is coming to save you. This is your journey, and only you can stay on the path. Growth is your new addiction. The old you craved comfort, but the new you craves improvement. Every day is an opportunity to level up, sharpen your mind, and strengthen your discipline. The way you carry yourself has changed. You no longer move like someone who is lost, doubtful, or uncertain. You walk with confidence, focus, and purpose. The new you operates at a higher frequency. You no longer engage in meaningless drama, waste time on distractions, or tolerate negativity. You are focused on building your future. Your transformation is your greatest achievement. Most people never change. They stay stuck in the same habits, the same mindsets, and the same cycles. But you have done what few are willing to do. You have rebuilt yourself. There is no finish line to this journey. You will never stop evolving. You will never stop pushing. You will never stop growing. The new you is just getting started. You are now the master of your destiny. The old you is dead. The new you is unstoppable. Keep moving forward. Keep leveling up. Keep becoming greater every single day. Becoming the new you is not a one-time decision. It is a daily commitment. Every morning, you must choose to continue on this path. You do not wake up as the person you were before. Your transformation is permanent. You no longer seek external validation. You validate yourself. The old you needed approval, recognition, and applause. The new you knows that your growth is real, whether others acknowledge it or not. Your mindset has shifted from hope to certainty. You no longer hope things will improve. You know they will, because you are taking control of your actions, habits, and future. The new you is ruthless with time. You no longer waste hours on distractions, meaningless conversations, or negative influences. Every second is an investment in your future. Your past mistakes no longer define you. The old you carried guilt, regret, and self-doubt. The new you has learned from the past, but refuses to be controlled by it. The new you embraces discomfort because you know it leads to growth. You no longer avoid difficult situations. You face them head on. Pain and struggle no longer scare you. They fuel you. You operate with unshakable discipline. Your emotions no longer dictate your actions, whether you feel like it or not. You show up, you execute, and you move forward. Your transformation has created a new standard for your life. What you once tolerated, you no longer accept. What you once feared, you now confront. What you once ignored, you now take responsibility for. Your new identity is built on consistency. You do not change for a few days and then slip back into old habits. This is who you are now. There is no going back. You no longer focus on proving yourself to others. You have nothing to prove. The only thing that matters is being better than you were yesterday. The new you has no room for negativity. Complaining, blaming, and excuses have no place in your life anymore. You focus only on solutions, progress, and results. Your energy is powerful, and you protect it fiercely. You do not allow toxic people, distractions, or laziness to drain you. Your focus is too strong, and your mission is too important. You move with confidence, but not arrogance. You do not need to boast or seek attention. Your actions speak for you. Your discipline speaks for you. Your results speak for you. You embrace your uniqueness. You are not trying to fit in, be accepted, or follow the crowd. The new you is comfortable standing alone if it means staying true to your mission. You are no longer controlled by your fears. Fear used to hold you back. It used to make you hesitate. Now, you face your fears directly and push through them. The new you has built a mindset of abundance. You no longer think small, doubt yourself, or question your worth. You know that you are capable of achieving anything through relentless effort and discipline. You have become the kind of person who inspires others without even trying. Just by living with purpose, focus, and determination, you become an example of what is possible. Your transformation is proof that change is real. The new you never stops evolving. You are not satisfied with one transformation. You keep leveling up. There is always a higher version of yourself to become, and you are chasing it every single day. You are no longer seeking change. You have become change. The transformation is complete. The old you is unrecognizable. You have rebuilt yourself from the ground up, and now you are unstoppable. This is your moment. Your past is gone. Your future is limitless. Keep growing. Keep evolving. And never stop pushing forward. You are now the master of your destiny. Chapter 14: The Power of Silence and Moving in the Shadows. Powerful people do not announce their every move. They let their results speak. The strongest individuals do not seek validation, approval, or attention. They build in silence and emerge unstoppable. Talking about your plans weakens them. The more you share your goals, the more your mind feels like it has already achieved them. Silence keeps you focused on execution, not just words. Not everyone needs to know your journey. Most people will not understand your vision. Some will doubt you, and others will discourage you. Silence protects your energy from negativity and distraction. Your growth should not be a performance, it should be personal. If you are truly committed to self-improvement, you do not need an audience. Work for yourself, not for applause. The loudest person in the room is usually the weakest. True strength does not need to be advertised. Confidence is quiet. Growth is silent. Power is subtle. Your silence makes people curious. When you stop oversharing, people will start wondering what you are up to. Let them wonder. Let them see your transformation when it is undeniable. Discipline thrives in silence. When you move in the shadows, there are no distractions, no opinions, no pressure to perform. Just you and the work that needs to be done. Your results will speak louder than any words. Instead of explaining yourself, let your progress do the talking. Success is the best proof of effort. Privacy protects your energy. Every time you share your plans, you invite unnecessary opinions. The more private you are, the less interference you will have. Silence allows you to focus. When you stop talking and start working, you enter a different level of discipline. Your mind becomes sharper, your vision clearer, and your execution stronger. People cannot sabotage what they do not know. Some people secretly hope you fail. Some pretend to support you while secretly doubting you. Moving in silence protects your mission from negativity. The greatest transformations happen in private. You do not need to announce your journey. You do not need constant validation. Let your work unfold naturally, and let your success be your introduction. Quiet progress leads to unstoppable momentum. When you stay silent and focused, you build at a faster rate. No distractions, no opinions, just pure execution. Not every battle needs a response. Silence is a weapon. It keeps your enemies guessing. It makes people underestimate you until it is too late. Greatness is built in the unseen hours. The best athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders do their hardest work when no one is watching. If you want to be exceptional, you must learn to love working in silence. The less you say, the more power you hold. People waste energy explaining themselves, defending themselves, or proving their worth. The strongest people do not waste words. They let their actions command respect. Silence gives you an advantage. While others are announcing their plans, you are executing yours. While they are waiting for validation, you are already ahead, building without distractions. Moving in silence makes your results unstoppable. No one can block what they do not see coming. No one can interfere with a plan they do not know exists. Work in the dark and let your success shine in the light. When you master silence, you master control. You control your energy, your focus, and your direction. No one knows what you are doing until it is done, and by then, it is too late to stop you. The less you reveal, the more control you have. When no one knows your next move, no one can interfere. Silence keeps you unpredictable, and unpredictability is power. Discipline thrives in solitude. When you work in silence, you eliminate distractions, expectations, and unnecessary conversations. You focus on execution, not explanation. Not everyone deserves access to your plans. Some people only support you when they see results. Others secretly want you to fail. Keeping your progress private shields you from their negativity. The most dangerous warriors do not make noise. They strike when the time is right. If you are always talking about your moves, you give away your advantage. True power moves silently. Silence removes unnecessary pressure. When you tell the world your goals, you create expectations. Moving in silence allows you to focus on progress without feeling the need to perform. You do not owe anyone explanations. People will ask why you are so focused, why you don't share everything, or why you are distant. You do not need to answer. Your results will answer for you. When you stay silent, people underestimate you. This is an advantage. Let them think you are not making moves. Let them assume you are not improving. And when they finally see the results, it will be too late for them to catch up. Silence helps you conserve energy. Talking too much drains your focus. The energy spent explaining your goals could be used to accomplish them. Protect your energy by keeping quiet. Privacy accelerates growth. When no one is watching, you are free to experiment, make mistakes, and refine your skills without judgment. Your private grind leads to a powerful public breakthrough. People cannot attack what they cannot see. The more you expose your plans, the more opportunities you give others to discourage or sabotage you. Move in silence and let them be surprised. Silence forces you to rely on yourself. When you stop seeking validation, you become stronger. You trust your decisions more, and you build an unshakable belief in your own abilities. The most successful people are silent workers. They do not need to broadcast their efforts. They let their results speak. By the time the world notices, they have already won. Your power grows in the shadows. When you work quietly, you build strength, skill, and discipline without external noise. By the time you step into the light, you are already unstoppable. Moving in silence creates an aura of mystery. People will wonder what you are up to. They will sense something is happening, but will not know what. Let them guess. Let them talk. You stay focused. The strongest transformations happen when no one is watching. The most powerful changes are made when you are alone, working relentlessly in the background. By the time the world notices, you are already ahead. Never explain your strategy, just execute it. Too many people waste time explaining their plans instead of acting on them. Your job is not to convince others. Your job is to work until they cannot ignore your results. Your silence creates confidence. When you stop announcing your moves, you learn to trust yourself more. You no longer need reassurance. You know that what you are doing will succeed. The real ones will respect your silence. Those who understand success know why you are quiet. They recognize the discipline behind it. And when you succeed, they will respect you even more. Silence eliminates unnecessary competition. When you do not share your goals, no one can compete with you. By the time they realize what you have built, you have already won. The best revenge is silent success. If people doubted you, let your achievements be the response. If they underestimated you, let your results prove them wrong. Success is best served quietly. Silence is power. Move in the shadows. Build in private. Work in silence. And when it's time to reveal yourself, the world will have no choice but to respect your greatness. Chapter 15: Protecting your energy and staying focused. Your energy is your most valuable resource. Guard it with everything you have. The people, thoughts, and habits you allow into your life will either fuel your growth or drain your strength. Protect your energy as if your future depends on it, because it does. Distractions are the enemy of greatness. Every unnecessary conversation, pointless argument, and wasted hour takes you further from your goals. Stay focused, stay disciplined. Do not let distractions pull you off your path. Not everyone deserves access to you. Some people drain your energy, waste your time, and bring negativity into your life. You do not owe them your presence. Cut them off without hesitation. Energy is contagious. Surround yourself with the right people. If you are around lazy, negative, or unfocused people, their energy will infect you. Choose to be around those who push you, inspire you, and keep you sharp. Your focus determines your future. What you consistently think about, work on, and pursue will shape your destiny. If your mind is constantly distracted, your future will be unstable. If your mind is focused, your future will be unstoppable. You must eliminate anything that weakens your discipline. If social media distracts you, limit it. If negative people drain you, remove them. Create an environment where focus is your default state. Not every battle is worth fighting. Some arguments, opinions, and conflicts are not worth your energy. Save your strength for what truly matters: your growth, your success, and your purpose. Your mental space must be protected at all costs. The thoughts you allow into your mind shape your emotions, actions, and results. Feed your mind with knowledge, positivity, and powerful ideas. Reject anything that weakens you. Focus is a skill that must be trained every day. You must practice ignoring distractions and prioritizing what truly matters. The more you train your focus, the stronger it becomes. People who do not respect your time do not respect your growth. If someone constantly interrupts, distracts, or derails your progress, they do not value your mission. Limit your time with those who do not align with your goals. Your energy is not unlimited. Spend it wisely. If you give too much attention to the wrong things, you will have nothing left for what truly matters. Be intentional with where you place your focus. Self-discipline is the ultimate energy protector. When you master discipline, you no longer allow yourself to be pulled in different directions. You stay on track regardless of temptations or distractions. A focused mind is a powerful mind. The sharper your focus, the more control you have over your destiny. Clarity leads to execution. Execution leads to success. Cut off anything that drains you mentally, emotionally, or physically. Toxic relationships, negative environments, and bad habits will steal your energy before you even realize it. Let them go. Your goals require your full attention. Half-hearted focus leads to half-hearted results. If you want massive success, you must give massive focus. Rest is necessary, but laziness is not. Recharging your energy is important, but do not confuse relaxation with procrastination. Work hard, then rest with purpose. You do not have time for everything. Choose wisely. Every task, habit, and relationship either adds to your energy or takes away from it. Prioritize what fuels your future. Your morning routine sets the tone for your entire day. If you start your day with focus and discipline, that energy carries throughout the day. Win the morning. Win the day. The world is full of distractions, but you must stay locked in. Success does not come to those who are easily swayed, easily influenced, or easily distracted. It comes to those who can lock in on their vision and refuse to break. Your energy is sacred. Protect it. Strengthen it. Use it wisely. The more you control your energy, the more control you have over your success. Stay focused. Stay disciplined. Never let anything steal your power. You are responsible for the energy you allow into your life. If you constantly feel drained, ask yourself who or what is stealing your focus. Take control and remove anything that does not serve you. Not every opportunity is worth your attention. Some distractions come disguised as opportunities, but if they do not align with your long-term goals, they are just roadblocks in disguise. Learn to say no. Energy flows where attention goes. If your mind is consumed by negativity, you will attract more negativity. If your mind is locked in on growth, success, and discipline, your life will reflect that. Focus. You must be ruthless in protecting your focus. The world is filled with distractions, social media, pointless drama, unproductive conversations. Your job is to cut out everything that pulls you away from your mission. The strongest people are the ones who know what to ignore. You do not need to react to every comment, respond to every message, or engage in every debate. Save your energy for things that move you forward. A cluttered environment leads to a cluttered mind. Your space reflects your focus. Clean up your surroundings. Remove unnecessary distractions and create an atmosphere that supports your discipline. The people around you either fuel you or drain you. Some people lift you higher, while others bring negativity, doubt, and laziness into your life. Choose wisely who you give your energy to. Not everything deserves your response. Just because someone wants your attention does not mean you have to give it. Silence is a powerful way to protect your peace. Mental exhaustion comes from scattered focus. When your mind is pulled in too many directions, your energy becomes depleted. Simplify your priorities. Focus on what truly matters. You must train your mind to resist distractions. Every time you allow yourself to be pulled off track, you weaken your ability to focus. Discipline is built by saying no to distractions over and over again. Your phone is one of the biggest energy thieves. Constant notifications, endless scrolling, and meaningless conversations drain your mental power. Control your technology before it controls you. Overthinking drains more energy than action. The longer you hesitate, the more exhausted you feel. Make a decision, take action, and keep moving forward. What you consume affects your energy. The books you read, the content you watch, and the conversations you engage in all shape your mindset. Feed your mind with things that elevate you, not things that drain you. Being busy does not mean being productive. Some people fill their time with tasks that feel important but do not lead to results. Be efficient, not just active. Focus on what actually moves you forward. Energy vampires exist. Learn to recognize them. These are the people who constantly complain, gossip, or drain your motivation. If someone is always bringing negativity, distance yourself. Your emotions affect your energy levels. If you hold on to stress, resentment, or frustration, you will feel drained. Let go of what you cannot control and keep your focus on progress. Sleep is fuel for your mind. If you do not rest properly, your focus will suffer. Prioritize high-quality sleep so you can perform at your best. Momentum is built through consistent focus. Every time you stay locked in, you strengthen your ability to concentrate for longer periods. Focus is a muscle. Train it every day. The best use of your energy is on self-improvement. Instead of wasting time on things that do not benefit you, invest your energy into reading, learning, building skills, and becoming stronger. The quality of your life is determined by what you give your attention to. If you focus on negativity, problems, and distractions, your life will reflect that. But if you focus on discipline, growth, and purpose, you will rise above. The more focused you are, the faster you achieve your goals. Every time you allow yourself to be distracted, you slow your progress. Stay locked in, and you will reach your destination faster than you ever imagined. Energy is not unlimited. Use it wisely. Every day you wake up with a limited amount of focus and willpower. If you waste it on things that do not serve you, you will have nothing left for what truly matters. You must become selective with your time. Not every invitation, request, or event deserves your presence. If something does not contribute to your growth, you do not need to be part of it. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant will grow. If you allow negativity, doubt, and distractions to take root, they will multiply. But if you plant discipline, focus, and determination, your mind will become unstoppable. The price of greatness is constant focus. The people who achieve the most are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They are simply the most disciplined with their energy. They refuse to waste time on anything that does not align with their vision. Your energy is not for everyone. If someone does not respect your time, your growth, or your focus, they do not deserve access to you. Protect your energy by setting boundaries and enforcing them. Mental clutter leads to burnout. If you constantly allow distractions and negativity into your life, you will feel drained. Simplify your life, remove unnecessary stress, and keep your mind clear. Focus is a superpower in a world full of distractions. Most people allow their minds to be scattered, jumping from one thing to another. If you can train yourself to focus deeply, you will gain an advantage over 99% of people. The strongest people protect their peace. They do not engage in meaningless debates, waste time arguing, or allow negativity to enter their space. They stay in control of their emotions and their energy. Your habits dictate your energy levels. If you start your day with distractions, negativity, or laziness, your whole day will be affected. But if you begin with discipline, clarity, and action, your energy will remain strong. What drains you must be removed from your life. If certain people, habits, or environments exhaust you, it is time to let them go. Your success depends on your ability to protect your energy. Technology is a double-edged sword. Control it before it controls you. Social media notifications and endless scrolling can steal your focus without you even realizing it. Set limits and be intentional about how you use technology. Some battles are not worth fighting. Not every insult needs a response. Not every argument deserves your attention. Your focus is too valuable to be wasted on small things. Energy flows where priorities go. If you constantly give your energy to distractions, your goals will suffer. Decide what truly matters and pour your energy into that. A disciplined routine keeps your energy high. When your life is structured with productive habits, you do not waste time figuring out what to do next. Everything flows smoothly because you have built a system that supports your focus. The more you master your focus, the more unstoppable you become. If you can train your mind to stay locked in on your mission, nothing can stop you. Distractions will come, but they will not break your momentum. You do not need to explain your boundaries. If people do not respect your time and energy, you do not need to convince them why you are focused. Simply enforce your boundaries and move forward. Your future is created by the energy you invest today. Every action, every decision, and every choice you make now will determine where you end up. Do not waste today. Make it count. The world is full of noise. Learn to block it out. If you let outside opinions, negativity, and distractions control you, you will never reach your full potential. Turn down the noise and stay locked in. Your energy is sacred. Treat it that way. Be intentional. Be disciplined. Be ruthless in protecting your focus. Your future depends on it. Your energy is like a battery. Where you spend it determines your results. Every conversation, every thought, and every action either drains or recharges you. Choose wisely where you invest your time and attention. Small distractions create big setbacks. Losing focus for 5 minutes here and there may seem harmless, but over time, Those moments add up. A distracted mind leads to slow progress. A focused mind achieves greatness. You do not have to entertain every opinion. Some people will question your journey, criticize your choices, and try to distract you with negativity. Silence is your best response. Stay focused on what matters. Energy wasted on the wrong things is energy stolen from your future. Every time you let yourself get caught up in pointless drama, distractions, or laziness, you take away from the energy that should be fueling your success. Protect your time like your life depends on it. Multitasking kills focus. Society glorifies doing multiple things at once, but true productivity comes from deep focus on one task at a time. When you fully engage in a task, you produce better results in less time. Your energy should be spent on creation, not consumption. Most people waste their days scrolling through social media, watching endless videos, and consuming mindless content. Winners spend their time creating, building, and improving. Not all connections are beneficial. Some relationships bring energy and motivation, while others drain you with constant negativity, doubt, and laziness. If someone is not helping you grow, they should not have access to your energy. Your mornings dictate your focus for the day. If you start your day with discipline, reading, exercising, and planning, your mind stays sharp. If you start your day distracted, scrolling, wasting time, and procrastinating, your energy will be scattered. Win the morning, win the day. Overthinking exhausts your energy faster than action. The longer you sit in indecision, the more mentally drained you become. Take action and adjust as you go. Movement creates clarity. A restless mind is an unfocused mind. If you are constantly worrying, doubting yourself, or stressing over things you cannot control, you are wasting energy. Calm your mind, focus on what you can control, and take action. The strongest people master the ability to say no. Not every invitation, project, or request deserves your time. Learn to say no without guilt. Your energy must be reserved for what truly matters. Your energy is your responsibility. No one else will protect it for you. If you allow distractions, negativity, and unproductive habits to take over, you are the one who will pay the price. Social media is designed to steal your attention. Every notification, every algorithm, and every ad is built to keep you engaged for as long as possible. Use technology wisely. Control it before it controls you. Your focus should be on long-term success, not short-term pleasures. Most distractions give instant gratification, but add no real value to your life. Stay locked in on the bigger picture. You do not owe anyone an explanation for protecting your peace. Some people will not understand your discipline or your focus, and that's okay. Your job is to stay committed, not to seek approval. Mental clarity comes from eliminating unnecessary noise. The more you declutter your mind by avoiding gossip, cutting out toxic people, and reducing unnecessary commitments, the sharper your focus becomes. Create space for what truly matters. You will never achieve greatness with a distracted mind. Every successful person has one thing in common. They protect their focus at all costs. If you want extraordinary results, you must eliminate ordinary distractions. True peace comes from controlling your energy. When you stop allowing external chaos to dictate your mood, your stress levels decrease. Master your focus, and you master your emotions. The price of success is relentless concentration. You cannot build something great while being half focused. You must be all in. Remove the noise. Cut the distractions. Stay on your path. Your energy is sacred. Protect it. Guard it. Use it wisely. Every moment you waste is a moment stolen from your future. Stay locked in. Stay disciplined. Watch how your life transforms. Your energy is your weapon. Protect it. Sharpen it. Use it to create the life you deserve. Stay focused. Stay disciplined. Never let distractions steal your destiny. You've come this far. You've faced the truth. You've burned the old version of yourself to the ground. Now there is no turning back. You are no longer the person who made excuses, waited for the perfect moment, or relied on others to save you. You have rebuilt yourself stronger, wiser, and unstoppable. But this journey doesn't end here. Growth is a lifelong process. Every day you must choose discipline over comfort, strength over weakness, and progress over stagnation. Walk your own path. Stay focused. Protect your energy. Never let the old you return. You are reborn. This is your new beginning. Now go and dominate life.